And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the center. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward spot. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Now, here's Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Hartenstein's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Thunder. Outside Conley. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Holmgren. Michael Conley making his last shot. Outside Williams from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley dishes to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Randall can't get that one to fall. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tries the spin move. Williams can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
McDaniels passes to Conley. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And that one falls for Williams. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Minnesota off to a slow start. 4-point game. Edwards can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got his second basket of the night. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Timberwolves trail by 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So we'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Takes it off the glass.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Now here's Conley. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Randall, still without a basket. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen for Randall to stop the drought, and he lays it up and in.
What poise from Randall, the clock working against him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Hartenstein against Gobert. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Conley with it. McDaniels sets a screen for Conley. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 9. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Williams against McDaniel. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniel. Williams can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. No good on the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go. The kick out to Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Conley. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams scanning the floor. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Hartenstein with it. Edwards defending. Doubled by Conley. Over in the corner, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Conley.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And that one falls for Conley. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. With the teardrop. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Clark, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 10-point lead. Over Clark. A shot by Williams, no good. Timberwolves shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Pass to Conley. Fires from deep. He doesn't hit that one.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Minnesota has possession following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Randall, covered by Wiggins. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Wallace with a screen on Clark. Nobody near Williams. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williams has got 13 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Reed. Scoreless thus far. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Williams, 13 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Picked by Reed. Conley against Caruso. Thunder with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Now Caruso. That three off the mark. Caruso against Conley. Here's Randall. Conley with the screen on Wiggins. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wallace outside. Wiggins outside. Caruso sets the screen for Wiggins. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Conley surveying the D. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. From deep three-point territory. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder lead by 12. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Timberwolves trail by 12. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the first one drops. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the three by Minnesota. And it's good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Alexander Walker.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Now here's Wiggins. He has yet to score. Williams passes to Caruso. Jacks up a three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Now here's Wallace. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Minnesota also with the sub. Garza's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wallace down low. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 3. Wiggins inside the line. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen on Wallace. Edwards can't hit. The Thunder leading by 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Thunder have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. So he gets them both. Timberwolves trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota with it. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. To the middle. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Reed.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Gobert finds Alexander Walker. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. The Thunder leading by 11.
I got yours.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him over Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Here's Gobert. Hits the jump hook. Gobert's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Reed. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. Back to Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now Dort. Edwards defending. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. The tray. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Edwards passes to Gobert. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Randle against Holmgren. Randle down low. Shoots over Holmgren. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Dort. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Williams has got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Randle. He's got 8. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it Brent his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
That free throw good from Randle. Both free throws good from Randall. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort against Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Gobert double teamed, and it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he trims the lead to single digits. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Edwards inside, defended by Dort. Looking to get it going. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Gobert the screen. And here's Conley outside. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dort against Edwards. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets an open look and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's McDaniels. Nothing on the board. Randall dishes to Edwards. 13 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Williams. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels with the ball. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Randall's got 16.
Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Here's Hartenstein. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. No good with the triple. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. They trail by 11. DiVincenzo with the screen on Wallace. Randall no good. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Count that one for Dort.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Conley the pass to Gobert. They set the screen. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Oklahoma City shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Dort misses. Now the Timberwolves with it. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. DiVincenzo against Dort. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Thunder leading by 13. Back to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Over Conley. Wallace misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. Here's Randall. The 9-foot shot. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Holmgren in the post. Randall on him. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Timberwolves trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Up top, Randall. Defended by Holmgren. Holmgren against Randall. Taken away by Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Not going to go that time, and we've finished one half of basketball. It's the Thunder up 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Conley with a wide open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Williams passes to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game. Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Randall. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now, here's Holmgren. He's defended by Randall. And here is Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Now Williams, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside Edwards. Back to Randle. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he gets it to go. Williams has got 19 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Here is Conley. A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 12.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now, here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels from deep. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren the pass to Dort. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The 8th inning. Randall no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Dort misses. Timberwolves trail by 16. Now here's Randall. He's got 18. McDaniels finds Gobert. Back to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Conley. Buries it down low. Conley's got 8 points in the quarter.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
And he knocks down the first one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Now Conley. He's got 14. Pass to Randall. Back to Conley. To the left side wing. Teardrop shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
For Minnesota, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 29 points. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the three.
Right side, Conley takes the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Williams can't get it to go. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves, trailing by 13. Conley's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 32. Takes a shot at the elbow. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. That shot missing.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound. This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Off target from outside. The Thunder leading by 16. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing, and that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Randall buries the long-range jumper. Randall's got 24 points.
Yeah, he's such a difficult big. Randall's someone you have to run off those short corner threes.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Pass to Caruso. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
The Thunder leading by 15. On the wing, Williams. Edwards defending. For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And both free throws good for Williams. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 17-point game. Clark kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Now here's Reed. 7 points in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Reed. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 17. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the power forward. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now here's DiVincenzo. Clark outside. Clock at 6. Oh, Edwards!
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D to the inside. Wiggins rebounded by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker up top, defended by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Reed. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pushing it up. Finished off the break. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Picked by Reed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the three ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for Clark. And another three for Minnesota.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Shot on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
DiVincenzo finds Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Reed misses. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Now Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to Clark. The three for DiVincenzo. Wiggins with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Pass to Reed. No one near him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And here's Edwards from the arc. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Dort. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46 points.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Reed with it. Edwards looking it over. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Reed in the post. He's guarded by Williams.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. The three. Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. No good from 18.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Reed with a screen for Conley. It's good from long range.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 13. To the paint. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Hartenstein against Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randle from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Outside Williams. 11 feet away. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Conley. Randle outside. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Edwards can't hit.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Randle brings the double team. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Randle down low, working on Holmgren. Randle no good. Oklahoma City leading by 15. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both. .135 left in the 4th quarter. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And here is Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dort against Edwards. To the inside. Here's Conley. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Oklahoma City.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The Thunder with another miss. Edwards with it. He's against Hartenstein.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.